if you are into mini importation business or dropshipping business and you use 1688 and Alibaba to source your product, you have to be careful because there's a lot of scammers on this Chinese website. So in this video, I'm going to be talking about how to avoid getting scammed. So without further ado, let's jump right into the video. So one thing you have to keep in mind is that this platform already have some level of protection integrated into them, and this supplier or these scammers know that if they do this kind of thing on this website, they can't get away with it. So in most cases, the most of the scam that happen, 80%, or let me just 70% of the scam that happen is that they will try to lure you outside the platform to make payment, which is called offline payments. So what they do is that you talk to them, they send you their Alipay payment information, then you pay into that Alipay. If you do it like that, then your chance of getting your money back or your chance of receiving your goods might be slim. Even if it is a supplier that you have been working with for the past 4-5 years, does not matter. These people can still scam you. You can buy from the supplier before and you come back to buy and they can still scam you. So don't believe that this can only happen to you when you are buying from the supplier for the first time. It can happen to you when you are buying from the supplier before. So one thing you have to avoid is to avoid offline payments. Now there are different ways they lure you into this offline payments, and one of the ways is, for example, let's say you want to buy an item and the minimum quantity is very high, right? So let's say you are trying to buy a particular shoes or sandals or bags, and let's say the bags have different colors. Let's say it has green, blue, black, yellow, white, and all that. And you are trying to buy, let's say, all the bag you want to buy like 15 pieces or 20 pieces. Now, the way they set their minimum order quantity is that they can set the minimum order for yellow at 100 or 50. Green, they can set it the same. Blue, they can set it the same. Instead of setting the minimum order quantity on each color to 1, they tend to set it high. So now you want to message them that, okay, see, I'm trying to buy this bag, but this minimum quantity for this by color is too high, or the minimum quantity by size. That's if you are buying like shoe or something that has to do with size, and you tell them that, okay, the minimum quantity is too high and all that. So if they can reduce it and all that, so they will tell you that yes, they can reduce it. They can help you to reduce the minimum quantity. So you tell them that, okay, you want green 4 pieces, you want black and 5 pieces, you want yellow so pieces, you want blue so pieces, and they will tell you that, okay, this is the price, right? And once they tell you this is the price, they will now send you the payment method. And what makes this even tricky is that sometimes they do try to offer you more discount. Let's say on the 1688 or on the Alibaba app, let's say the price is like 10 yuan. They can offer it for you for 8 yuan, just to lure you to pay for that payment. So now once they do the calculation for you and you tell them the specification you want or the color or the size, they tell you that this is the total amount. Then they will now send you their Alipay payment details. Now once you pay into that Alipay payment detail, that is where the problem is, because even though if the payments happen inside the platform, like inside the app, you are not still like going to get your money back if anything goes wrong. Or sometimes they might lure you to maybe like WeChat or WhatsApp, then the payment will take place there. So your best bet is, if you fall into that category where the minimum quantity is too high and you like the product and all that, there are thousands, if not millions, of the supplier that offer this exact same products on the website. So what you can do is that you can check out other supplier for the same product. Alternatively, you can actually tell them your specification and allow them to generate an invoice for you. Now that invoice should actually redirect you to the app, because I've actually do this before. So the way the invoice is generated is that they will generate you the invoice within the app. They will help you to reduce it from their back end. Then they will send you the invoice. So once they send you the invoice, you click on it and it will still redirect you to that app. For example, I used Alibaba at the time. So it will still redirect you to the Alibaba app. Then where you see like different payment options like card payments, Western Union or PayPal. So you are still paying inside the app, but the moment they send you the Alipay and you have to pay, you have to log into your Alipay and pay manually, then your chance of getting your money back is slim. Now, let's say there's no other supplier, like maybe you can't find that supplier, or they can't generate the invoice to pay inside the app. What you can actually do is that you can actually ask them for their company certificate. There is a website that you can check it. Maybe I'm just going to drop the link of that website in the description. So there is number. The number is like 18 number or thereabouts. So you can just pull in that number into that shares box. Then it's going to show you their information. So which include their company name, their address, and the other information. So if the information that show you on the website, it does not match with the one you see on the verification website, then you might want to run for your life. Or better still, if you have anyone that stays in China, you can actually tell them to help you go to the supplier warehouse and help you to buy it. Or you can tell the supplier, you can use a procurement agent that stays in China, right? If the money is like a large sum of money and the supplier don't want you to pay inside the platform. But in most cases, if the supplier don't want you to pay inside the app, it's already red flag. So you should just avoid it by all costs. Because if anything goes wrong, you can't actually get your money. Like there's no way to get your money back. But if you pay inside the app, and let's say the supplier deliver wrong item, uncompleted item, or the supplier do not deliver at all, it's very like easy to request for your money. But the moment you go offline payment, then your money is gone. Now another way this supplier also scam is that they send you uncompleted item. Although I've experienced this like few times, but it's not that obvious. I think the last one I bought, the product I bought about 500 pieces. Then this one of the carton, because it was packaged 2020, so one of the carton was not completed. There's another one that I bought. I think I ordered for 15 pieces and the supplier supplied 10 pieces. So what you might want to do when you are unboxing your item is, even before you open it, always set your camera and unbox it on a live video. Not like you have opened it, then you now find out that okay, this thing is not complete. You now snap it and report it. You might still win the case, like you might still get your few refund, like partial refund, or you might still win the case. But it's better as you are unbox, before you unbox it, set your camera and cut it, remove it, and show everything. If everything is complete, fine. But if in the process of you unboxing it, you find out that okay, this thing does not complete, or it was inferior, or it was different from what you saw on their page, then you can actually like talk to the supplier and request for your refund, or sometimes you can request for return, but it might be a little bit complicated for you to send that kind of item back, because sending it back from Nigeria or from your country to China you still have to be the one to bear the shipping costs at the end of the day. So you might just want to request for like partial refund. But basically, that is how you can avoid Alibaba scam. Always make sure that you don't pay outside the platform. Don't send money directly to their Alipay account. Although at the end of the day, if you are buying from this store, for example, if you are buying from Taobao or you are buying from 1688, you are still going to pay using Alipay, but not manual payment. Like you don't go to Alipay and go to send and you send the money. No, you click on you put the product you want to buy, 20 pieces, 10 pieces, 5 pieces, then you click on pay. It now redirects you to the Alipay app, not you to open the Alipay app and input the supply information manually. So if it's just a red flag once they start ask you to pay manually, or you chat them on WhatsApp and they ask you to pay on WhatsApp or WeChat. So just avoid this. Make sure you pay online so that you can be protected, because I think sometime last 2 weeks I have a guy as well that had the similar issue, and funny enough, this guy has been buying from the same supplier before, but the moment he pay offline, then the supplier misbehaves. So even though the review is real, everything on the supplier page is real, like even though their website, like their page is real, they can still scam you if you if they trick you to pay offline. You get? So most of them do scam. You get? Most of Chinese suppliers do scam, but they are just waiting for the perfect time to scam. So it's not something new, but you just have to be careful. and avoid offline payments at all costs. So basically, that's everything I'm going to be talking about in this video. My name is Sangui, and I hope you find this helpful. I hope you find this video valuable. If you find this video helpful, kindly give this video a thumbs up so that more people like you can get to see this video. Share this video with your friends, subscribe to this channel, turn on the bell notification so that anytime I drop a new video just like this, you'll be among the first people to be notified.